the Dutch translator who worked on Omid Scobie's Endgame, insists that King Charles III and the Princess of Wales were named in the manuscript she received and transcribed simply from English to Dutch. It's Saskia Peters who told the Daily Mail in a physical interview on her doorstep that she did not add those names to the Dutch version of the book. talkTV has not been able to independently confirm the Daily Mail's report. However, Saskia told the outlet the names of the royals were in there in black and white. I did not add them. I just did what I was paid to do, and that was translate the book from English into Dutch. This, of course, completely contradicts Omid Scobie's defense, which is that these two names were never featured within his book. The Daily Mail described poor Mrs. Peters as clearly shocked and nervous about the firestorm her translation has caused. And just here in the States over the last 24 hours, Omid saying that he might in the future one day release the names of the royal racists. So, clearly still a defiant Omid.
Clearly still a defiant Omid. And I get that, you royal commentators and journalists, there's a bit of competition, healthy or otherwise, between you all. But he's going to have to answer to that again, presumably, given this Dutch translator has come out and given her side, according to the journalist she spoke to. Just mentioning quickly what's happening with the royal family today. Let's look at these latest pictures we've got of Princess Catherine. Here she is this evening. She was meeting with some Swedish royals earlier on today. She's heading to the Royal Variety performance. It's being recorded today. With, people are talking about this putting on a united front. Here she is, of course, with her husband, and they're going to be meeting lots of celebrities and doing what the royals, as we know, do best, which is sort of keep calm, carry on, don't complain, don't explain. Do you think they should be issuing some kind of response to these claims?
At this point, I like what they're doing, Rosanna. If you look at their Instagram account, they've posted photos from this evening. There's a flood of positive comments and support for the British royal family within those Instagram comments. I don't know if they need to comment immediately. I do feel like they might respond inevitably because this looks like there is some severe deceit involved. But what they're doing right now at this very moment, I think they do look united. I think that they look, courageous, brave, and I think they look innocent. If I'm being honest with you, if I was accused of racism and I felt guilty about it, I would probably have stayed home this evening.
Yeah, and look, these issues, these allegations, they've been sort of swirling for years, ever since that Oprah Winfrey interview. And at the time, as we mentioned, the late Queen saying recollections may vary of this. Then we had Harry, the Duke of Sussex, somewhat walking back on some of his claims. First of all, he was saying, well, I don't think the family, wherever racist, I don't believe we ever said that. It was the British press that made these accusations at the time. Given that they've sort of walked backwards and forwards on what they're claiming here, I mean, how much weight does that put behind the accusations?
Yeah, I do certainly think that it weakens the Sussex's credibility, specifically here in the States. I'd also remind you about the 3-hour high-speed car chase that, really had everyone's eyeballs rolling into the back of their heads here in the States. I think that they've garnered a reputation for exaggerating their claims and being, pretty sensitive individuals and insecure individuals. So I don't know if the American public is going to be as rocked by this book as Omid had likely hoped.